If you have like 50 females, every single day you can pay like 40 eggs. But they lay continuous. You know the hybrid ones, when they lay like 15 eggs, then they would like to sleep on it. So they stop laying. But this one, they can lay continuous for like 8 months. They'll be laying for you. What I've seen is the more they are growing, the more the demand comes down because of the price. Feeding them is not really expensive like the ducks.
One challenge most farmers face is selling their turkeys. Now, Paul has a strategy to that, and I find it very interesting. So today, I want to understand how he raises turkeys and why this heavy turkeys are too expensive. Now, this is more like 1,005, and a day old is selling for 200 Ghana cedis. I want to understand how that is possible. If this is your first time, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Share this with your friends, your enemies, and tell them to subscribe. See you in the video.
This side of the turkeys, there's some experiment I'm doing. I've realized the brown turkeys, they can lay like for 8 months non-stop, continuous like that. So they are not like our normal hybrid turkeys that we have that can lay like 10 eggs and decide to sleep on it. So I use a normal hybrid male to cross the brown females. And this is the outcome I got. So I'm waiting till they also start laying to see if they will also have that laying capacity. So that's what I'm doing here. So I think they are 4 months now. And in 3 months' time, they'll start laying. Then I'll get my results.
How much is the turkey?
The day old, the hybrid ones, the day old is 65 cedis. 65. At 1 month, you can sell it 150 cedis. Then 2 months, 200 to 250. But when it's fully matured, the females from 500 to 600. Then the male, you can get 800, 1,000, 1,002, depending on the size. But the brown ones, the brown turkey day old is 200 cedis. And that one matured, either male or female, is 1,005. So if you want a pair, male and female is 3,000 for the pair. So I have a lot of the browns around here.
How many? These are.
And they are the brown females with some 3 males.
And
I think
they live every day.
Not that they lay every day. If you have like 50 females, every single day you can pay like 40 eggs. But they lay continuous. You know the hybrid ones, when they lay like 15 eggs, then they would like to sleep on it. So they stop laying. But this one, they can lay continuous for like 8 months. They'll be laying for you.
There is this perception that turkeys don't really have markets.
It's never true. It will depend on you yourself and where you find yourself.
Well, what have you discovered? What have you discovered?
Turkeys, what I've seen is the more they are growing, the more the demand comes down because of the price. You know, when it's small, the price is 65 cedis. By then it was 50 cedis for the day old. So the more they are growing, the price keep increasing. So a mature turkey now, like a male ready for me, 1,000 to 1,005. A Ghanaian will tell you I will use it to buy a goat. So mostly people prefer buying them from young age and raising them till they need them. So mostly they buy it more from day old to like 2 to 3 months. So if you are a farmer, you want to go into turkey farming, either you go for the day old and you raise them for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, then you sell them out. Although the matured one people buy, but not more like the young ones. So that's what I've seen.
Okay. So why the selection? People are doing black and bigger ones, but you still insist on it?
Because of the price. Okay. Just a day old is 200 cedis. So if you sell 10 per 2,000.
People. When it comes to managing this, are they the same as the black ones?
They are more stronger than those black ones. Just that they are very stubborn. If where you are keeping them, you can see them on the roof flying over, but their immune system is very strong. They are resistant to a lot of diseases that affect the different type of turkeys.
Is that why you pick this one?
For me, mostly when I'm raising birds, I don't joke with the females because I call them the golden queens. They will lay for me because I'm into the hatchery. They lay for me. So mostly when I'm raising birds, the females, I keep them at a safe place till they start laying. So this one, they've not come out before. Since day one, they've been inside here.
You hatch them?
I hatch them myself when I raise them. I hatched over 100. And I got over 60 females and over 30 males. The males are the other side, they're in the separate room. You know, the males, when they're in the same room and they are seeing the females like that, they fight over the females. And when they start fighting, unless one die before, they'll stop. So when I'm raising them, by 3 months, that you can see the males and the females, then I separate them. The males will go to one room, females will go to one room. That way, they won't fight if there's no female among them.
Okay, so there are a lot of farmers who are struggling to keep turkeys. So when you hatch them, can you walk me through the process to keep them?
Keeping them?
Yes.
Okay, so from day one, they need a lot of heat. So what you have to find is a brooder house, a safe place that you can keep the small ones and give them heat. So you give them heat from day one up to like 3 to 4 weeks. And from day one, the feed they eat is a broiler starter. They like a feed with high protein. So the broiler starter is a feed they eat from day one up to 6 to 8 weeks. And the same medications and vaccines that we give to the fowls, from a week old, you can give them the first Gumboro vaccine. 2 weeks old, you give them the first Newcastle vaccine. When they are 3 weeks old, you give them the second Gumboro vaccine. Then when they are 4 weeks, you give them the second Newcastle, which is the Lasota. Then from day one, you can give them vitamin for 3 days. Then you need a vitamin, antibiotics, and one disease that affects them most is coccidiosis. So you get a coccidiostat, which is amprolium or any sulfur made drug for them to prevent the coccidiosis. So these 3 different drugs, you can give them 3 days interval. You give them the vitamin for 3 days, then you break with the normal water. Then the next 3 days, you go with the antibiotics. When you are done with that, you break with the normal water again, then you go for the coccidiostat. So you'll be doing that until they've left the breeding stage. So these 3 medications, the vaccines, and the broiler starter feed, then you are good to go. And make sure their room where they are staying to is not dirty. And they are prone to fowl pox too. Fowl pox infection, they are prone to that. So you have to make sure when they are from 6 weeks going, you give them their first fowl pox vaccine. Then at 2 months, you give them the second one. Or to avoid that, fowl pox is caused by mosquitoes.
They chop them.
Mosquitoes bite them, and that's what causes fowl pox. So me, what I do is always there's light. If the room is bright, you know, mosquitoes like operating in darkness. So always when the room is bright, they won't get access to them. So it's either when you are brooding, then you have to make sure you get a bright bulb so that inside will be clear. That one, you can decide not to give them the fowl pox vaccination. So me, I've never used fowl pox vaccination in my farm before. So these are some of the things you have to do them to raise them till they are 2 months. After 2 months, you can start giving them the normal poultry grower feed until they start laying. Then you can decide to give them layer mash, or for them, if you give them grower when they are laying too, they will still lay for you. So
there are instances where you rear them, they become mature at this stage, then suddenly they fall sick. What could be the cause?
Falling sick
Like they fall sick and die.
Die. It can be from the beginning. Maybe these vaccines, especially the Newcastle I'm talking about, if you've not vaccinated them and your place is a place where this Newcastle outbreak is common there, you can start losing them when they are matured. And secondly, to the feed they eat. If the feed you give them is not balanced, and even when the feed they prepare and is dusty, it can give them CRD, chronic respiratory disease. And they get cold, and you can see they will be opening their mouth, and by the time you know, they are dead. So dying at that stage, a lot of things can affect them before killing them.
They lay every single day.
Every single day. But not that they lay every single day, they can lay continuous.
Okay.
If I say continuous, I know that every single day, there's no fowl or turkey or even duck that can lay every single day continuous. What they do is they can lay today, tomorrow, the next day they don't lay early, like maybe by this time before they will lay. The fourth day they will break and start again. For 3 days they will break. So that's what they do. They don't lay continuous every day. But like I explained, the local ones that we have, when they lay 15 eggs, then they will sleep on it, they will stop laying. But these ones, they are not like that. When they are laying and you are picking, the more that they will be laying for you for 8 good months continuous like that.
Okay. So this ones you prefer selling day old.
Day old.
About the marketing part, how do you market them?
Marketing part is just as the other base, just on social media, TikTok, Facebook. Once you post them, people will start calling you for them. You give them grower. Grower mash. Then grower mash.
With keeping the small number,
oh, for them, it's only the males that eat a lot, but the females, they don't really eat much. So feeding them is not really expensive like the ducks.
So I understand you have over 30 years. So why you said that this
they've left their 6 months and they are going to their 7 months. So these males, I just brought them in case the females are ready to start laying, that they'll start crossing them. They are very heavy.
You sell them with weight.
Turkeys, and some people sell with weight, but normally when you come here, the brown like this, a matured one, is 1,500. Unless I want to consider you. Male and female, the pair 3,000 when you are selling. The one is whether male or female is 3,000.
You also give them
And sometimes we buy this cabbage from the market and give it to them.
let's check them more. So why do you do them?
I have a brother house on the other side. Well, just some few of them. These ones, they are foreign ones. They are just a month old. This one, I want to raise them for meat. These are the males, all males.
So what are you doing with them?
Oh, once they've grown, I'll select the ones that will do the crossing, and the remaining one I'll sell them out.
So these are how many months?
I think they are 6 to 7 months now.
You are waiting for how many months?
Oh, at this point, if someone comes in, I'll sell it.
The other spaces you sell for.
The other space.
Yeah, the other.
There's no
No animal.
no animal there. There's no pen there. It's just a free space.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'll be doing the local files more, so they are local files or the turkeys. They are actually the parents.
The parents. How many?
The males are not part. The females, the 4. So all the turkeys around that you've seen is just these four of them that laid the eggs. So this is why I brood them when I hatch them. They are local fowls.
Which one?
The Fulani one. They are new stock I'm trying to keep. There are some of them too up there.
Okay.
Around almost about 300 to 400 pieces. The ones here are 100 pieces.
Aside the turkey food, you also sell
They would Fulani giant fowls.
I can see that they are very
No, just day old. Yeah. A day old is 15 cedi. They are very heavy. They are
more than a year.
and this one they are 3 weeks old. They are part of the new stock, but for this idea, they are the ones that they are laying and they are trying to sleep on the egg.
Okay.
So because we pick the egg when they are trying to sleep on the egg, we bring them here for some few days so that they forget that they want to sleep on the egg. Then we bring them out. Then they'll start laying again.
Is it that if you don't get buyers, then you keep them or?
No, this one because I've decided to keep them. The target is by ending of this year, all this place should be full of local fowls. Yeah, I wanted to keep them, but because of how the market was going, the moment I had, they come to pick them, so I'm not able to keep them. So this time around, there.
So you keep the ducks off?
No, the ducks are not here. The ducks, I keep them at the other side.
How many weeks?
These are 2 and 3 weeks. It's still working, but there's no water inside.
So what's the challenge with raising them free range like this?
When you are raising them free range and like you say, I'll fence the place.
Yeah.
If you've not fenced it, they come into contact with different fowls from different places. So if in case there is some outbreak somewhere, once they come into contact with them, they can get infected.
Okay.
So that's the only challenge. But once I've fenced the whole place, they are only inside there. Just that you have to be feeding them. Because inside here just can't keep them going. But if you've not fenced the place, they can move around and go and eat and come back. So if you need a day-old turkey, you can reach me on the number 0542 568119, or you can reach me on TikTok, Jenyami Farms. on TikTok and Paul Tete on Facebook.
Any final advice for anybody intending to do these turkeys?
Turkey farming is also profitable, just like the other birds. And anybody, or if you're a farmer and it's now that you are planning to go into turkey farming, just that you have to take your step very well. You have to do everything right, and everything will go on well for you.